Hi, I'm Josh Ozerski. I love meat and I especially love lamb. And I especially love lamb when it's cooked by one of my favorite young chefs, Seamus Mullen of Boqueria.
There is nothing like American lamb. American lamb is some of the best quality lamb in the world.
Yeah, it is.
We're going to do what's called a Denver rib today. It's a pretty inexpensive cut of meat. It's really tasty and it's really easy to prepare. The first step is to cure it. We have a mixture that we use, equal parts salt and sugar and then a third of smoked pimenton, which is a Spanish paprika. Kind of mix this all over the ribs.
Won't putting that much salt on it make it too salty?
We're going to rinse this off afterwards. This is just on here right now to get it nice and slowly seasoned all the way through. We take this and we're going to put this in the refrigerator for 45 minutes. Okay. Now what we're going to do, take our ribs out, rinse them off, and you'll notice after they've been cured, they're also a little bit more firm. And what that's going to do is that's going to help it crisp up a little bit in the oven. And then we're going to rub it down with some roasted garlic and with a spice mixture. Here we have our roasted garlic. Loosely chop this up and rub it down on the outside of the rib. So we have a little bit of coffee here, some green cardamom. This is some coriander seed, a little clove, star anise, mustard seed, and black cumin. So we're going to take all these spices, we're going to toast them in a pan, and we ground them up here. Take a whiff of that.
Oh my God, that smells so good.
Isn't that great? Does the camera smell? I think it's
lamb ribs have such a strong, vivid flavor that you can hit it with a lot of spice and it's going to stand up.
Particularly American lamb, which has really good flavor.
Yeah.
We're going to go right into an oven at about 320 degrees. 2.5 to 3 hours. We're actually going to have a little side to go with our lamb. So a nice white polenta, something creamy to stick to the ribs. Not just these ribs, but the ribs you're eating too. And we're going to fold a salsa verde with a little mint sauce into it.
Okay.
So let's get that started. For the mint sauce, some shallots, which I have here, a little diced shallot. This is pickled garlic. Chop up some mint. Everybody knows lamb and mint, right? This is a Spanish dried pepper called guindilla pepper. Okay. But if you can't find this, you can always use just some red pepper flakes. Just something to give it a little bit of heat.
Little heat.
Yeah. And then just to finish this off, it's a really nice sherry vinegar. But if you can't get this again, plain old sherry vinegar will work, or you can use rice wine vinegar if you want something a little sweeter. And then we're going to finish it with some olive oil. So that's all ready. Now we're going to make the polenta. We're using white cornmeal, half a quart of heavy cream, and half a quart of milk. So
just a standard regular polenta recipe.
Exactly. You're going to bring the liquids up to a simmer, and then you'll add the polenta, and you'll stir it in and season it. So that's why we have this salsa verde. I'm going to fold it right into the polenta. While this is going, I'm going to reach under here and grab our lamb out of the oven. So here are our lamb ribs. So they've been in here for about 3 hours. There's a bone on the other side. You see this bone that runs along? But the best thing to do is take a heavy knife, cut through it, and then you get to that bone, you can just
the key thing is just to use a nice heavy knife.
Use a heavy knife, yeah. So here we have our polenta. Put a nice generous pile of it. So we've got some double ribs. We'll just put them down like that. Another one here. Some greenery for the scenery here.
Oh, look at that.
And it's and this, you know, lamb is a great holiday dish, but it's not just a holiday dish. A nice dinner on the weekend. Your parents are in town. You want to impress them. A great, really easy dish to do. You want to dig in there?
I do. I do indeed.
All right.
So this is it. Slow roasted Denver ribs, Spanish style, with white polenta and salsa verde.
Yeah.
Courtesy of Seamus Mullen of Suba and Boqueria. I'm Josh Ozerski, and we love lamb.